back to another video. Just ready to beam up, back with another tutorial. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I'm back now. You dig what I'm saying? So we about to get in and we about to get active. Just a couple of announcements before we go any further. I got this MIDI kit that I got, volume 2, ready to beam up volume 2. The link is gonna be in the description below. 2, I'm working on the hi-hat MIDI kit for you guys, so be on the lookout for that. All right, man, no more talking, man. Let's get straight into the cook-up. Remember to like this video and subscribe. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, let's get straight into it. Boom, bam. All right, bet, man. Now we in FLStudio. I'm gonna pull up the first sound, and everything I found for this beat is in Arcade. I know. Who would have thought Arcade would have had all this funky Larry June stuff? Yeah, I mean, definitely take a dive into Arcade and see what's good with it. It's called Lover Lab and Drip, and yeah, man, I found this sound, and I was like, oh nah, this sounds crazy. So I was like, all right, let me just make a whole beat around the Arcade little cuts. So I'm gonna play a few so you know what we getting into. Alright, so after I got all the cuts that I wanted from Arcade, all I did was export them, and I'm gonna play it for you. So my first sound is the keys. And for the effects on this, I put an EQ, cutting out the highs and the lows. I got a sketch cassette.
Myth. What?
Sketch cassette. You know what I mean? And I also got a delay on there just to keep it groovy. Alright, so the next cut that I got is a pad out of the same Arcade bank. And for effects on this, all I did was put an EQ on there, cutting out the highs and the lows. So the next sample that I got is like a Pluck. For effects for this, I got an EQ, cutting out the highs and the lows, and I also got an effect rack and an ambient spaces preset, just to give it a lot of space and reverb. Alright, so the next sample that I got is like a bell, like ARP. And the effects on that is just the EQ, cutting out some of the highs and the lows. Alright, so the next thing I needed for this Larry June beat was a sine wave or like a lead. This one came straight out of that same bank, same Arcade bank, and it was kind of groovy, so I just kept it. So I was like, I bet I'm gonna just fade. Alright, so for effects on this, I got an EQ with the radio preset. I got a reverb just to give it some space and throw it in the background. And the delay, just you know, give it a little bit more oomph, you know what I mean? So like it gives it a little bit more depth to the sound, you dig what I'm saying? Alright, so the next sound we got our bells. And for this, I got an EQ, cutting out the highs and the lows. I got an effect rack with an ambient space preset. I put halftime on it just to give it another feel, get it a little bit dark. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the sounds. Let's hop straight into these drums. Alright, let's start off with the bass. For this one, I didn't really use a typical bass. I used boot bass just because I couldn't find a good bass that I really wanted to add on this drum, but boot bass did the job, so. Bass so crazy, it's chopping on my computer. And I made like a second bass pattern just so it didn't get repetitive. And for the mix on that, all I did was add a decapitator. Alright, so next we got is the clap. Next we got the hi-hats. Next we got like a little perc. And with these beats, man, just keep it simple. You know what I mean? Hi-hats, very simple. Little roll here, little roll there. It's really just basic. And then space out your percs. Most importantly, space out your perc. Snare. The good old cowbell. Tambourine. Open hi-hat. And kick drum. And notice with the kick drum, there's a lot of space. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Because it's when the bass line's going crazy, you just have to kick every once and again. You know what I mean? Just give it a little bit more groove, a little bit more bounce. You can also offset it with the time shift knob in the settings. But yeah, do whatever seems fit for you. And that's pretty much it. And then for the intro, I did like a little 4 count. They kind of have this like 3 count and then a bass roll. Yeah, so I just did that little 3 count and then I let the bass roll and then I let it drop. So something simple, but also gives the listener some ear candy. You feel me? Alright, so that's pretty much it for the beat. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Remember to go check out that MIDI kit. The link is going to be in the description below. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm back, man. I'm trying to do more videos, man. We're going to get active. I promise you. I promise you. No more hiccups, man. I fixed my computer. We active. You dig what I'm saying? So, boom. I see you guys in the next video. Peace and one love.